Spotlight on Frazee is sponsored by these community-minded businesses and organizations. Frazee Family Foods. What a hometown grocery store should be. Friendly staff, family-owned, and a wide variety of groceries to fulfill your needs. The City of Frazee and Frazee Event Center, featuring a 5,000 square foot room, a built-in stage, and a full-service bar. Perfect for a multitude of events. Call or click to book your event.
Welcome to Spotlight on Frazee, and this is Kitti Lex filling in for Hank. He is out. So I have two gals with me from FFA because it is National FFA Week. And your name is?
My name is Addison Jagger.
And your name is?
My name is Ella Parola.
And how many years have you been in FFA?
I've been in FFA since 7th grade, so that's 4 years? 5 years?
She's old. And how long have you been in it?
I've been in it since 7th grade as well. That's about 4 years now.
5 years, yep. Going on 4 or 5 years. Because I don't even know what depends on all of that. So you guys are seniors?
I'm a junior.
And you're a junior then?
I'm in 10th grade.
Okay. So what made you get involved with FFA?
Okay, so I was looking for just a new thing to try 'em out. I'm a 7th grader, okay? I want to get in there. I want to know the business. And I stumbled upon my FFA teacher, and she's wasn't then, but now is. And she was like, hey, I have some really good opportunities for you, and set me up with a competition that I just really enjoyed, and I've just been sucked in ever since.
So I also heard you on the radio for FFA Week
Yes.
on KDLM. So I'm proud of you. You have a voice for the radio also. What are you doing in FFA? What do you show cattle? I don't know what that is.
So my main part is I'm a reporter for our organization. I just love doing different competitions. I'm more of a test taker and a studier than I am a talker, to be honest. But other than that, yeah.
I couldn't tell. You got that talking mastered, honey. You're doing good. And what are you in for?
Well, I'm the president of our chapter, and I also do a bunch of different competitions. So right now, the one that I'm focusing on is meats, which is evaluating different cuts and stuff like that. But I've done fish and wildlife. We do parliamentary procedure.
Hence the government part.
Yeah, I've done small animals, different things like that. So.
Oh, this is great. So then have you guys gone to state before?
Yeah, I've gone to state twice before. Yeah, twice.
Do you remember what they're for?
Both times I believe I went for meats, meat evaluation.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. And do you ever go to the state? And if so, what for?
Of course, I went twice. I'm going a third time again this year. I'm super excited. I've been in there for poultry, and I've had nursery landscaping, and this year me and my team made it to milk quality for state. I'm so proud of them.
Woohoo! I love it. You guys have energy, and I love this. I know that you guys have official attire on, and I did not know what that was till today. So can you tell me a little bit what that is?
It's just it really represents us, our logos on them, and then there's our names, and everybody knows, and you get little pins that show how far you've come and all those memories that come with it. And the colors are blue and yellow that are really important to us, and it's great.
So why is blue and yellow important? Do you know that?
I don't remember why it's important, but it's the yellow they have specific names, royal blue and corn gold, I believe, right? Yeah.
Oh, so corn gold might have to do with the harvesting of corn right before.
Yeah, and the agriculture that goes into it all. But yeah, and then on our things, there's different, the owl, the plow, the sun, the rising sun, what is this, eagle? I don't know.
So I bet the owl is probably for wisdom.
Yeah, that's the advisor's role.
Okay. There's a lot of leadership involved and a lot of confidence that it comes from being in this role. Where would you like to see yourself next year in the organization?
Oh, gosh. Well, this year I'm the president. I don't know next year if I want to be the president again, because there's a lot of other people in our organization that I think would be really good leaders, and I want to give them the chance to be able to do that. The year prior, I was the vice president, so I'm not going to do that again. So I don't know what I'm going to do next year. I'm going to choose a different officer role to try out and see how I like it.
Well, I have heard from behind the scenes that you were good in all those roles. So you are very studious. So you should be very proud of yourself. And I know your mother, she is a gem. She is a gem. So what would you like to see yourself doing?
Oh, in my future with FFA, I would just love to work my way up to president. I don't think I'm quite ready for it yet, but reporter was a first great step for me as my first year and as an officer, and I think that I'm just loving it, and I'd love to continue growing up my way to eventually becoming a president.
Oh, wonderful. Now, do they train you a lot in for these roles?
Oh, of course they do. It's kind of like, so once you're part of that officer board, they kind of just train you in and just make you learn confidence and just understanding. And there's certain competitions that also correlate with it too. And it's kind of great. You just learn it.
She just loves it. Can you tell? So we'll be right back with Spotlight on Frazee. Welcome back to Spotlight on Frazee, and it is FFA week here. And I have two young, I was going to say victims, but they don't know what they're in for. So what is your name, sir?
I'm Shane Erickson.
And if I mess up and call you Zach, that's your dad and you look just like him. So I apologize up front. And what is your name?
I'm Olivia Mitchell.
I won't call your mom because I know who you are. But you both are in FFA. How long have you been in it for?
I've been in here for 3 years. I started at 8th grade.
Okay. He beat me to it. So what is your primary focus what are you involved with?
For competition-wise, this year has been around sales and forestry. Last year was more fish and wildlife and dairy cattle judging.
Wow. Have you gone to state?
I have. I've gone to state for dairy cattle judging.
Very good. He also is in trap shooting and has gone to state. Have you gone to nationals for that too? Twice to nationals. He is a very talented young man. And what are you involved with?
So I've been in FFA for 3 years, and on my goat production, my SAE, I show my goats at the fair, and I go to some youth shows around around our area. And then with the contest side, I did poultry for 2 years, and then we made it to state for milk quality this year.
Wow, that's impressive. Very talented young kids. She works at our Latchkey program, so I know her quite well also. Okay, so what do you enjoy most about FFA?
I just enjoy making new friends and just showing being more of a leader and finding more leadership camps to go to, so then I can bring those back to our chapter and teach the younger kids.
Awesome. So what do you enjoy about FFA?
I usually like the traveling part of it, and I like kind of experiencing new opportunities and new things I didn't think I could do.
Awesome. So have you been an officer?
I have not been an officer.
Would you want to be an officer?
I might, but we also have a lot of officers this year. So.
Okay. And what grade are you in?
10th grade.
Okay, so maybe going forward at some point you might want to closer to your senior year?
Maybe, probably.
Okay. Have you been an officer?
Yes, currently I am the officer's treasurer, and I've also been the historian.
Very good. So I think we're going to cut it off here so we can interview the other two really fast. So we're going to pause on Spotlight on Frazee, and we'll be right back. Okay, now I am joined with Tresha Mitchell. She is our advisor for FFA. And your name?
Ashley Wisnock.
And I know Ashley watched her grow up too, so I feel old. So, Ashley, are you involved with the FFA, and do you have a leadership role?
Yes, I am a senior, and I've been in FFA for 5 years now. I am the secretary this year. I've previously been the reporter, and the first year that I was an officer, I was also the secretary.
Oh, that's awesome. So, what do you do at FFA? Do you show animals, or how are you involved?
I'm more involved with the contest side. I mainly stick around sales, and I've seemed to be pretty successful with that, so that's definitely one of my favorites.
Your strong point then. So now, have you been to state?
I was supposed to in 8th grade, but with the pandemic going on, we didn't quite get to go, but we're working on it this year.
Okay, I'll wish you lots of luck. So I'm joined with Tresha Mitchell here. Tresha, what is FFA?
So FFA is a student organization. It's all student-led. It is involved with agriculture education, so all the kids have my classes. And so having an agriculture education class is huge because you have to be part of the three-circle model. So you have FFA, you have classroom, and then you have the SAE program. With the SAE program, it is a supervised agriculture experience program, which is their jobs. So like my daughter, we have goats and sheep and we raise them, and so she has an entrepreneurship and a placement because she owns her own goats, but then she also, I own them too, so then she also works for me here, say, and then she works at Latchkey. But so you can have a variety of different SAE programs going in there. Like Ashley, she works at Caribou, so hers would be an egg service. So that's her service of going through that and making the coffee drinks. So there's a wide variety of different things. But FFA used to be the Future Farmers of America. The organization started in 1928, but then as time has changed, obviously it's not just all about farmers, because it actually started off with white males only allowed in the organization. But then in 65, they allowed colored males to join the organization, and then 69 was when the females were able to join. So a lot of time has changed through that factor, but in 1988 they changed the name from Future Farmers of America to the National Organization of FFA because of the fact that not every kid that's in FFA are going to be farmers. And amen to that, because yes, we need farmers, but there's so many other opportunities in agriculture that if it's going from the science to the technology, the natural resources, to the animal industry, whatever it may be.
Yes, and back in the day, like you said, it was Future Farmers. So I'm glad that you explained that, because I assumed if these kids are involved in it, that's where they're going to go, and that is not the case. So you're a senior this year.
Yes, I am.
So do they offer this at college? Do you know?
Really, with the college level, you can become like a region officer. So that's like more or less just your area within the state. Otherwise, if you really want to go for it, you can always go towards being a national officer as well.
Is that something, because you like leadership, you like this, is sales, is that something you would possibly look into?
I guess I could always think about it, but right now I'm just going to college to be an elementary teacher.
Oh, that is awesome. You'll need lots of caribou then, just saying.
Oh, yes.
So thank you for coming and talking today. I appreciate both of you. Again, thank you for Spotlight on Frazee. Remember to wave at your neighbor and just be a good person. Thank you.